here, right here. Oh, just wait. Sorry. I'm late.
I ain't dead yet.
It's also for healing. And celebration, you know?
I'd like to sit at that table.
Why?
I'd like to sit at that table.
I know, but they're still eating. It's
No,
fine.
I can see that.
I don't know, I think in like a year or so, you know, I think I'll be ready, but I don't know, I want to get married. Like eventually, you know, I just don't want to right now. Plus, we're kind of on this, like, cruise control, you know? Which is normal. I mean, it happens to every couple. It happened to us.
Where'd you tell me you were going?
To visit you.
Yeah, right.
To visit my dad.
I believe that.
I invited him, actually. But it turns out he was really busy.
You always were a terrific liar.
That's not fair. I really do love him, you know?
No, I do. He's the right guy for you.
I mean, what do you want to do? Are you thinking family, bachelorhood, college, job?
You don't have to worry about me. My world's my fucking oyster. Thanks for coming.
I really wanted to see you.
Glad you came. Say hi to Alan for me.
I don't think so.
Somewhere you gotta be?
No, sir.
How long's he been waiting?
17 minutes, sir.
Send him in.
Yes, sir.
Come in.
Sir, Staff Sergeant Montgomery reports.
At ease. How you getting on, Montgomery?
It's going well, sir.
I have an assignment for you, Montgomery. So happens that over the few months you have left on your enlistment, you will get your chance to render some of your most valuable service to your country. I am assigning you to a casualty notification team.
Sir.
Captain Stone will show you the ropes. He is the expert. But until he does, I just want to make myself very clear that although most of your time will remain occupied by your other duties, CNO is to be your absolute priority. This mission is not simply important. It is sacred.
Sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
I've never received any grief counseling, let alone given it. I'm not a religious man, sir.
We were just there for notification, not God, not heaven.
Montgomery, This job is about character. Now, I have had soldiers go out on notification and break into a stutter. Man, so nervous. They read from a script, or they get the name wrong, or the address. Too many tears. I need men of solid stature. Now, you are a model soldier. Hell, you're a goddamn hero.
Casualty is a soldier who's been killed, wounded, missing, captured, beleaguered, or besieged. Of course, our job's mainly about killed. What you actually need to do is pretty simple. Read the guidebook, learn the script, stick to the script, fill in the blanks from the casualty report. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Can you look at me when I speak with you? Much appreciated. Never say stuff like lost or expired or passed away, things people misunderstand. I knew this guy who once told this old lady that her grandson was no longer with us. She thought he had defected to the enemy, started calling him a traitor. We need to be clear, need to say killed or died. What we don't say is the deceased or the body. We call each casualty by name, we honor them. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Then look at me, Sergeant. You do not speak with anybody other than the next of kin. No friend, no neighbor, no co-worker or mistress. Hours of operation are 0600 to 2200 hours. We don't want to wake anybody up in the middle of the night. Though if you ask me, hitting them with the news at the crack of dawn is not exactly a great way to start their day, breakfast-wise.
What do we do if the next of kin isn't around?
We leave. We don't wait, we don't lurk, we come back later. This is a zero-defect mission, a pure hit-and-get operation.
Is that it, sir?
One more thing. You do not touch the NOK. Avoid physical contact with the next of kin, unless it's a medical emergency, like if they are having a heart attack or something. You are representing the Secretary of the Army, not Will Montgomery, so in case you feel like offering a hug or something, don't. It'll only get you in trouble.
I'm not gonna be offering any hugs, sir. Is that it?
No. These are the rules. It's not the job. The job is about something else. You gotta do it before you can understand. You a head case?
No, sir.
I surely hope not. And that's it. You can go. Sergeant, one more thing. We make it our business to deliver the news within 24 hours of positive ID. The ideal has been 4. We're racing Fox, CNN, Drudge Report, what have you. Not to mention any soldier with a cell phone or webcam. Whole point is we gotta be first. So if you're in bed or church or the ballet, this baby stays on.
Yes, sir.
Tried and true. Long battery life, too. Can't be beat. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking shit. I'm a goddamn decorated war hero with 3 months left to serve, and they draft me into the Angels of Death Squadron. I get a beeper, canned speech, and a lunatic commanding officer to surf a fucking ocean of grief. Am I right?
More or less, sir. Am I right? problem? Attention to detail, Private! Read the fucking manual. You have 130-degree heat. You have sand blasting and bake the hose right under the housing. Break the suction. Every second you're on the side of the road increases your chances of getting shot. Your boy's shot, your boy's blown up, no Haji armor's gonna protect you. Plus, you're fucking up a $5 billion a week operation because you don't have a 25-cent cooling hose. So you think ahead. You have 10 in the back. You think ahead. You prepare. You think ahead.
Yeah, well, should be in the next couple blocks.
We should just ask someone.
No. First of all, men don't ask for directions, much less soldiers. Soldiers on a notification definitely, positively, do not ask for freaking directions. No GPS, no MapQuest. We navigate. Second, you never want to park too close. They hear a car park, go to the window, see two soldiers getting out. It's just a minute of torture. Oh, I should warn you, some of them do have guns. Knocking is ominous, but ringing is jarring. Or worse, sometimes you get one of those god-awful chirping doorbells. Some sing-songy shit throws you right off your game. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, and sorry your husband is dead doesn't flow, so I knock. I don't really like to say good morning or good afternoon either. There ain't nothing good about it. I used to introduce myself, that's standard, but now I think it's rude. It ain't about me. Lose the shades. We're looking for Mrs. Tina Burrell. She in?
Is Leroy in trouble again? I'm his girlfriend.
We need to speak with Mrs. Burrell.
Okay, come in. Come in. Please, sit down. I just made some tea. Do you want some?
Ma'am, could you please get Mrs. Burrell?
Yeah, she's down the block. She just called. She'll be back in a minute.
I thought you said we don't wait.
She's not here in 30 seconds. We'll go. Sit.
Well, I'm Monica. I'm Leroy's girlfriend. And, this is Baby. He's a boy. But he don't know that yet, so don't tell him, because I ain't calling him Junior. What did he do?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Our orders are to speak with Mrs. Burrell.
Well, I am, too. I mean, I was gonna be. We were supposed to get married, but then my father got laid off, and... Look, I know Leroy's always saying the wrong thing, but he's a good man. Please, just tell me.
We'll be back.
Sir, tell me. Oh, my God, no, please, God, no. Oh, my God.
What's going on?
No, please.
Bad news, Mrs. Burrell. Secretary of the Army has asked me to express his deepest regret with your son, Private First Class Leroy Burrell.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Burrell.
No. Listen. No. That's my baby. We can't do this, right? Now look,
Your son
Monica.
was killed
Oh my
yesterday
God, my
by a
house is a
roadside
mess.
bomb.
Gotta...
Casualty assistance.
No! Don't you say that about my baby. Don't you say that about my baby.
I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Casualty assistance officer will contact you shortly to help you arrange for the
Tell
funeral.
him to stop saying that.
We left him with the next door neighbor. Hard. Very hard. Yep. Yep. All right, thanks. Good luck. CAO is on the way. No such thing as a satisfied customer.
Double whiskey, please.
Hot water and lemon?
And a glass of ice. I'm in AA, if you're asking. Been sober 3 years. Mind you, I never drank anything stronger than pop. Of course, my pop would drink just about anything. Well, they tell them to get ready when their kids deploy, but they never really listen, do they? Soldiers go to war, and everyone waves flags and applauds, look at charts, study strategies, have informed opinions. And then bullets fly and soldiers die, and it's such a shock. Fuck that. What'd they think it was gonna be like? Fear factor?
Where'd you see action?
Desert Storm, Desert Shield. Never got a crack at enduring freedom or Iraqi freedom, much to my chagrin. Wasn't much of a war, but I got my baptism too. You weren't the only one getting shot at. So they say you saved your buddies. You know what I think? I think they ought to show every goddamn funeral on TV live. Have the president come around from time to time and eulogize vice president. Get people used to it. I mean, we at war or not. Thank you.
Sure thing. Let me know if you guys need anything else.
Oh, you know it already, Emily. I'd like to strap her on and wear her like a government-issued gas mask. I got my sights on her, so don't even go there.
Roger that.
I figure I could play the sensitivity card. Tell her what my day was like down in Death Valley. And again, sympathy backfires. She'll never leave. Trust me, I've been married 3 times, twice to the same woman. So now you know what the mission is.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not cut out for it, you're not cut out for it. Do you have a girl? You gotta think about it.
Kelly. We were together since we were little kids. And when I was deployed, everything.
She wanted you to commit, you balked, and the minute you were gone, Jody plunked his ass down into the lazy boy. Probably dodged a bullet. The only reason to get married like that is the extra pay. Cut 'em in, then cut 'em loose. Of course, they can always get pregnant and bleed you dry. It's too easy.
I just told her she was free. I didn't want you knocking on her door.
Yeah, well, anyway, a lot of Shelleys out there.
Kelly.
You know, up to Vietnam, they used to send a telegram. If it was your wife, what would she want? Hey, that's quick. Are you awake? Just making sure you're on your toes.
Is this a joke, sir?
No, I just, you know, since I stopped drinking, I stay up nights, especially after notifying someone. So, you think you might stay on after your enlistment's up? I mean, hell, what's your email anyway? DIM?
I don't have a computer.
Really? Well, how does that work? You're funny.
What?
You calling my beeper.
No, I'm not.
Oh, shit. Get ready. I'll meet you on post.
What's going on?
You gotta get out of here. Don't look at me like that. I gotta go, so you gotta go. Come on. Let's go.
Dale. Specialist Eric Martin. Killed in action.
I got it covered.
I'm doing this one. Southern Red.
It's okay. I'll do it.
If I'm assigned to do something, I'm going to do it, sir. Specialist Eric Martin.
Yeah. Okay. It's your man this time.
So?
Men try harder to keep it together. They're also the ones that can hurt you.
I'm doing this.
Well then, reach down your pants, grab a double handful of balls, and do it right. Let's go. Let's go.
Excuse me?
Mr. Martin?
Oh, shit.
Dale Martin? The Secretary of the Army has asked me to express his deep regret that your son, Specialist Eric Martin, was killed in action yesterday in southern Iraq by sniper fire. You will receive a more complete report as soon as possible, sir. What we can tell you right now is that his platoon came under sniper fire, and it was an instant death. I'm so sorry.
Look at that tree. I said, look at that fucking tree. It's the same age as my son. If I don't go, who's gonna go in place of me? That's what he said.
A casualty assistance officer will contact you in 4 hours.
Fucking bastards.
We'll notify you in 4 hours. Is there a neighbor or a friend or a family member that can come
fucking
and
idiot!
help you in your trying time?
Why aren't you there? Why aren't you dead? Huh?
I'm sorry, sir.
Why aren't you there now?
I'm sorry.
Fucking cowards.
Let's go.
I don't care if you're fucking sorry.
We're done here.
So you're sorry to me. Gonna tell his mother? You're gonna tell his mother? He's fucking 20 years old.
Keep walking.
You fucking coward.
Keep walking.
I don't fucking care.
Sergeant, if he touches you again, I'll handle it.
What? Fucking handle what? You fucking handle what? You fucking cowards!
I guess one way or another, we're all God's children.
It's all fortune cookies to me, sir.
I'm not really happy with these drops. I'm gonna prescribe something else. What's the doctor saying about the leg?
It's getting better. No, but I'm sort of rooting for the eye.
It's not a race. Polytrauma takes a lot of patience. The body parts are literally on different schedules.
And all the king's horses and all the king's men, how's it go? Couldn't put Humpty back together again.
Kelly's phone. This is Alan. Answer off.
Shit. Son of a bitch. Don't say anything. I'll do the talking.
Sergeant? License registration?
What'd I do?
You went through a red light about a half a mile back.
It was yellow.
It was red when you went through
It's
it.
an emergency.
What kind of emergency?
The soldier died. We're going to notify the widow.
It's not an emergency.
It's about timing. You know that.
Yeah, well, you get into a wreck on your way to a notification, you kill somebody, you get yourself killed. How's that gonna feel? That's a jackass move.
You believe this shit?
Excuse me?
No, he's right. He's right. I don't want to do this anyway. You want to do it? Go to this address. Her name is Olivia Peterson. Knock on her door and break her little heart. Fuck it. Or let's pretend it didn't happen. Let her find out that he got blown up from some kid at the local news desk. Let him put her on hold, because you don't give a fuck about her, do you? No. No. You are just doing your job.
Get the hell out of here.
Cheeseburger covered in blooming onions and pepper.
Could be worse. Could be Christmas. Jesus. Mrs. Peterson? Mrs. Peterson? Are you Mrs. Peterson?
How did it happen?
Did anyone talk with you already, ma'am?
How did he die?
He was killed in action yesterday in the city of Mosul. That's all the information we have now, ma'am, but the Secretary of the Army extends his deepest sympathies to you.
Thanks.
And
There's no need. I would ask you in, but my little boy. Am I supposed to call Phil's parents?
Not unless you want to, ma'am. Your husband's DD-93 has you listed as a primary NOK and them as secondary. They moved to Florida. Is that still accurate?
Yes.
A local notification team has been alerted, and they're waiting for us to give them the go-ahead.
Okay, thanks a lot. Goodbye.
The casualty assistance officer will contact you shortly to help make arrangements for the funeral.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye. Hey.
Ma'am, would you like us to notify your child?
What? No. I can tell my little boy. Okay, goodbye. I know this can't be easy for you.
If you have any further questions, just...
No, thanks.
Sergeant. I know this can't be easy for you. You believe that? That's a first. She's banging someone. See the shirt she was hanging? Her husband dies 10,000 miles away. She's got a man on the clothesline already. Hey, we getting in this vehicle sometime today?
We walk into these people's lives. We don't know shit.
Trust me, you don't want to know. Come on. From now on, we take the silver bullet. Your wheels are crap.
Why are you giving me pancakes?
Because you're my baby and I love you.
What's wrong?
You gonna pretend you don't have one? I know you have her picture. I'm willing to bet the next round on it. What have we here? Nice. We can afford the next round. Nice. Very nice. Table grade. I could stop her up with a biscuit.
Yeah, well, she has a very serious boyfriend.
No, I don't buy it. Not this girl. There's nothing serious about her. She's having a ball down in Nowheresville while you pine for her. You still got her number? Oh, hey. He said. Listen, I thought we had a great time the other night. You were amazing, as was I. And, sorry I had to go, but, tonight's another night.
I'm pregnant. I'm just fucking with you. Have a good life.
A good life. Hey, you got my hopes up.
Glass of ice, hot water, lemon.
Paid in full.
I'm gonna clean my head out.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go home.
What for? Internet porn? Come on, you don't even have a computer. I was bullshitting. Yeah, stay. Forget women. We'll talk about something else, right? Sleep when you're dead. What's your deal? Your folks around?
My father's gone. My mom's a nut. I haven't seen her in years.
Another lost child looking for a family, huh?
Guess so. Why'd you join?
A dare.
Dare? Why are you still here?
Well, they offered me a commission. No one dared me to leave. And I dare you to stay.
Hey, we're not gonna lie to you. Iraq, Afghanistan, maybe, wherever we go next. It's possible.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's crazy, but it's real. Hey, the army's hard work. Fighting terrorists, rebuilding countries, saving lives.
And risking our lives?
I don't have to remind you how many Americans lost their lives just showing up for work on morning in September, do I?
That's right.
No, I didn't think so. Shoot, there's risk in the army, there's risk in life. But we're talking about rewards here. And we're talking about a feeling that you can get. But not from slinging hot dogs at a ball game or bagging groceries at a supermarket. We're talking about honor, discipline, self-respect. Thank you.
I just want to fuck some shit up.
That does come with a job sometimes.
Oh, come
You have
on.
any sort of skills you want to bring to the army?
Leave them alone. They're just kids.
Oh, ma'am, these young men want to serve their country. They're here by their free will.
Oh, you want to take a look? You want to take a look at this, see?
Okay, ma'am.
You want to guess what it's for?
Ma'am.
There's a sticker on my husband's coffin that says remains unviewable.
We're very sorry
Yeah, nice
for
big
that.
tall
You need to
boys
calm
like
down.
you. What's
Hey,
left to
hang
fit
on,
inside a
hang on. I
shoebox?
understand you're upset. Why
You need to calm down.
Ma'am, why don't you take your son
wait,
home?
wait,
Why
what?
don't you take your son home and
Why
calm
did I
down
go
for
home?
her?
Why don't
Hey,
you
look,
go
where you going?
home?
Where you going?
Okay, why doesn't
We're not
everybody
done.
just
Come
go
on.
home? That's right, go
Let's
home.
on this
Sergeant.
together.
Why don't you go
Take a
home?
walk.
Yeah? Why doesn't everybody just go home?
You guys know
What
where
are
to
you
find
looking
us.
at? Just go home.
You okay?
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
What? No, thank you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Come on.
Come on.
Pick this suit. Pick it up. I've asked you to pick that up. Pick it up now. Do not do that.
I was getting a prescription at the mall. And that's why I was at the mall. I have this. I gotta take drops for.
It's okay now? Is it okay now?
Yeah. Gets dry. It's kind of spotty. You'll need a new transmission soon.
Can I pay you something? I should get a new car at some point, but it just feels wrong. With the new money.
Do you play?
No. I work at Lock and Keep. It's a storage space on 3rd Street Battalion. You know, sometimes people leave things behind. Nice things. A new mattress, coffee table, framed pictures of strangers.
I'm gonna get going.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Get a new transmission soon. Seriously.
Thanks for the ride. Bye.
It's not what I said.
But you are trying to fuck her, aren't you?
Not trying anything, sir. I fixed her car. You saw the shirt? She's got someone.
Who?
I don't know.
You don't know. Jesus, why is it always the quiet ones? Where are your morals, hero? It's just too easy. You bring her husband's death, and then you try to fuck her. And by the way, if she's into you, she's into some really weird twists. She's a real head case. You've been warned.
Thank you, sir. I will make a note of that.
I bet her husband couldn't wait to get away from her and back in theater.
For Central, a stalled car blocking the middle lane, traffic slowing down from the...
We're here to speak with Mrs. Galindo.
What, this is some kind of joke?
No, sir.
There's no Mrs. Galindo here.
Marla Galindo, are you saying she
Hold it.
moved or...
Marla! Marla! Marla!
What?
Wait, I'm so tired of this shit.
What? What did I do?
There are a couple of soldiers downstairs. They're asking for a Mrs. Galindo.
Dad, should I tell you, but I...
Tell me what? What are you talking about? Wait a minute, wait a minute.
We're...
What's going
I
on?
tell you, but I knew how you felt, and there
What do
was
you say?
so little time.
Wait, you
before
married that little greaseball?
Please don't call him that. You always do that.
Mrs. Galindo.
Hold on. I'm dealing with some family stuff. Could you just step outside?
I have bad news for you, Mrs. Galindo.
Can you just leave us for a second?
Your husband,
Can you ask your
Corporal
buddy to shut
Mario
up and get out of
Galindo,
here?
was killed last night in Iraq by an improvised explosive device. The Secretary of the Army has asked me to express his deepest sympathy to you. The casualty assistance officer will contact you in the next few hours. We're very sorry for your loss, man.
I'm so sorry. I
here's a good one. So this tribal chief, he's this old-looking guy. I figure he's around 50. He's maybe older, maybe 60. His face is all sagging, fucking gray. He got a bunch of teeth missing. The guy's got fucking scurvy, all kinds of, smells like shit. We called him Haji Wan Kenobi. So he tells me he's not used to making deals like this with a kid. So I tell him, hey man, I'm 28. Right?
29 next month.
I'm no kid, Gramps. But then, so the chief says, 28? You can't be 28. You're a beautiful man. You must be 20, 21. I'm thinking, what is he talking about? What is this? What is this? He likes me? He wants to get in my pants? But the guy he's getting all depressed. He starts saying, this country's shit, this country's cursed. I try to tell him, hey, man, it ain't that bad since we came in and liberated your sandy asses. And then he goes, not that bad? Look at me. I'm 27. It's all the coke fucking, man. Oh, the poor asshole. He got one here, a couple here, one went through his chest. You could almost hear the lungs deflate, like one of his own men did it. Anyway, he was a funny guy. Haji Wan Kenobi. I liked him. What's going on? What is this? A funeral all of a sudden? I'll be right back.
You okay?
Yeah, sure.
It's like coming back from another planet.
What are you talking about, man? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm home, baby. I'm fucking home, sweet home.
We gotta use up our weapons so we can make more. Easy. And we gotta take warriors through war so they can command the next batch. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Sergeant. Ladies, this is the guy I told you about. Will, this is Claire and Laura.
Lara.
I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you, Will. I'm not sure.
Yeah, likewise, Lara.
You coming in?
Yeah, in a minute.
I'm buying.
I'll be in.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ladies?
No.
Everybody's all fucking concerned. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Freeze it. Harm.
Angel Vasquez.
¿Es usted Ángel Vázquez?
You speak English?
¿Habla inglés?
No.
Mr. Vasquez, the Secretary of the Army,
Señor
has asked me
Vázquez,
to
el
extend
secretario
his
del
deepest
ejército,
regret
me ha pedido que expresara sus lamentos
that
más
your daughter,
profundos.
Patricia,
Sí, mi hija está en el
Que su
ejército
hija
con la
was
Patricia
killed in a helicopter
fue
crash
matado en un choque de
at
helicóptero
7
a las 7
a.m.
de
our
la mañana.
time
No, si usted
in the
está
Anbar
equivocado,
province
yo
of
hablé con ella
Nebraska.
anoche.
You'll be further advised as
Eso
more
está imposible,
information
si yo hablé
becomes
con ella
available.
anoche.
Más información llega a ser disponible, señor.
Yo hablé con ella
The
anoche.
Secretary of the Army
El secretario del
extends his
ejército
deepest sympathy
No
to
se había
you
equivocado usted si habla
and
con
your
ella anoche.
family
a usted
in your
y a
tragic
su
loss.
familia en esta trágica pérdida.
¿Estás seguro que no te había equivocado? Tienes que estar equivocado.
He's asking if we're sure.
Positive identification has been made, sir.
Hemos hecho una positiva identificación de su hija Patricia, señor.
No puede ser.
Saying it can't be.
I'm very sorry, sir.
Lo lamentamos mucho, señor.
Ustedes están equivocados. Están equivocados. No puede ser la hija mía.
Disculpa, señor, pero no es equivocación.
Hey, it's Kelly. I'm sorry I sent that invitation. It was really dumb. You know, I wanted us to be able, I don't know, I hope you're not mad, okay? You didn't RSVP, so. I was scared to tell you. And I don't know, there's like all this stress. You know, I don't even want this stupid party anyways, and his parents, sorry, it's like not even your problem. I'm crazy, I know. Alan and I got in a big fight about it, and don't come, okay? Just forget the invitation, forget me, I'm sorry.
Matt?
Hey, pal. Bet the other kid got it pretty good, huh? I brought you this. It was my unit's flag.
I already have two.
Matt. Say thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. You know, flags and casseroles, I can't seem to get enough of them.
If I can do anything,
I know where to find you. Anyway, we're leaving town.
where are you going?
I haven't decided. You know, it's funny, we always had to move wherever the Army sent us, and now I don't know where to go.
If you need help with any, packing boxes or putting things in boxes.
You know, I can pack up this house in a day and unpack it in two. Plenty of practice. Thanks for the flag.
Sure.
We were, thinking about getting some pizza.
she mean?
After you finish your broccoli.
Mom, there's no broccoli.
I must have left it in the microwave.
I should probably go. But thank you for the pizza. And, it was nice hanging with you, Matt.
How come he doesn't have to eat his broccoli?
I could eat broccoli.
I'm not eating mine.
I'll have yours.
Because Friday's my last day, I thought you could take some of this stuff, you know? It's just left here, and it seems such a waste. Anybody looking at us right now would say that you're a lowlife trying to take advantage of my grief. And that I'm a slut. And that I'm not really grieving. If I lose anybody,
Yeah. Friends over there. My father during peacetime. A drunk driver.
did they catch him?
No, my father was the drunk driver. My mom woke me up in the middle of the night. And she said, his brakes failed. Never saw her cry. It made me want to be a mechanic by age 10.
So your mom notified you? You want to dance?
There's no music.
I'm gonna go get a shower.
Why?
I smell. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Do you want one? Phil re-enlisted for a third tour, like he needed to go. Staying home was no longer an option. I was relieved to see him go. I missed him, but I didn't miss the guy that just left. Because I missed the man he was a long time ago. One morning, I opened the closet, and a shirt fell out. And I smelled it. And it smelled awful. It smelled horrible. Not of like another woman or booze or cigarettes or... It smelled of rage and of fear. It smelled of the man that he had become over there, you know? And he didn't treat me or his little boy very good when he was at home. So in a way, in my mind, it was like he was dead already. Anyway, I washed the shirt. And then you came. I loved him once, and it's weird because now he's dead, and just, I love him again, but more for my little boy. I'm sorry, I should never bore you here.
Don't be. And it's not that I don't want it. I just...
No. Me too. I'm gonna go and get him. Pick him up early. He loves that. And the other kids go green with envy.
Is it okay if I stay here for a few minutes?
Sure. Just slam the door real hard. The lock's kind of funky.
Thanks.
Soldier dies in a black op mission someplace we never admitted being. The Army calls his death an accident. Why? To protect the next one. Another soldier dies slipping into a ditch, called a combat death, just to give it a meaning. What's your point? My point is that sometimes the Army has to be concerned with something bigger than the truth. And it's not that they don't care about you. On the contrary, there is not a family on God's green earth that takes better care of you than the U.S. Army.
Really?
Really. Civilian life's people ain't seen shit. It's too late for you. You've already seen the shit. You can't unsee it anymore. You can't be a insurance salesman now, brother. It's too fucking late.
How's that beautiful garden?
It's doing well. It's his pride, Julie.
Oh, yes, he must have you working on it.
Eyes off those strawberries.
Yes, okay. I'll see you, Ralph. Goodbye, Mrs. Flanagan.
Bye, Mom.
Ralph Flanagan?
Do I know you?
You're Walton Flanagan's father.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, what's wrong? Ralph? Ralph? Ralph?
Ma'am.
No. What? No. Talk to me, sweetheart.
The Secretary of the Army has asked me to express his deep regret that your son, Walton Flanagan, died yesterday in Iraq. The Secretary of the Army extends his deepest sympathy to you and your family in your tragic loss. A casualty assistance officer will contact you within a few hours. Do you need anything? Do you need a ride? Do you want us to call someone?
No.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry, sir. Where'd they go?
They took off.
What?
What'd I tell you from day one? You do not touch the NOK. You gotta wake the fuck up. You're not in high school. You're not in a fucking rock band. You're in the Army.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm in the Army. I gave blood to the Army. I got blown up in a firefight that lasted longer than your entire war. I didn't sunbathe in Kuwait with the rest of the Pogues. I fought!
That was not your job, and you did not follow procedure.
Fuck procedure, Tony. They're human beings. They're just people. They're not like you.
Get in. Gonna take you a week at this rate. Get in. Hey, guess what? I already let it go.
Hey, stubborn, get in the fucking car!
Seth thinks you need some time away, clear your head. Told me to look after you.
Yeah, I don't need anything.
You walked home, you need it. We're off till Tuesday, I got everything planned out. Just bring your bathing suit and your ACUs, and the girls are totally into it.
What girls? Into what?
Come on, they won't go if it's just me.
Milk in the bottle, milk in the bottle. Oh, that sounds really good. What are you wearing?
Hey, come on. You're my buddy, right? I haven't had any in decades. Okay, so don't make me beg. Just, I need to get laid. You do too, right?
Can we take my car?
I'll let you choose the girl. How's that? Sure your stepdad ain't gonna show up?
No, he's fishing in Alaska till the end of the season.
Fishing.
Alaska. That's not distracting.
Embarrassing.
Want a piece of gum?
Yeah.
Choke me. Choke me.
I know. I'm sorry. She doesn't ever close the door. Gross.
Hey? Is there any more beer left in the car?
What the hell are you doing?
It's okay, it's all right. I'm just taking the edge off. Extraordinary times, right? Hey, you can give me a break, can't you? You're my buddy, aren't you? Come on, we've been to hell and back together.
3 years just like that.
You know, he knows what he's doing. It's good. Let's just go to sleep.
Yeah, let's go to bed. Go to bed.
Fucking asshole.
I'm more fun when I drink. Sergeant, you missed out. That's the whole problem. That is the whole problem this time around in Iraq. Vietnam, those guys got laid 6 ways from Sunday. Bosnia, best brothels in the world. Desert Storm, we had R&R ships with Filipino hookers on call. Yeah, but this war, I don't know. All the religious bullshit, the crusades and jihad, and nobody getting laid. I mean, that right there is half the reason why everybody's so angry. Yeah? Hey, Charlie, don't surf!
Let's get back.
Yeah. Thinking maybe I ought to have a kid.
Oh, I shouldn't have let you drink.
No, see, that is your other problem right there, hero. Everything's your fault. Everything's your responsibility. Somebody's gonna fall to pieces. Well, here's Will with a glue stick. Some soldier gets drunk. Hey, let me tell you something. I had a beer last month, okay? A few weeks ago, I had a few more. The other day...
Serious?
Today is not the day that I got off the wagon. It's just the day that I'm gonna not bother pretending anymore.
Stay the fuck away from us, you assholes! Motherfuckers! God damn it! Fuck you!
Let's head back. Stone, let's head back. What did you learn about knots?
Oh, Boy Scouts. They sure love a good knot. Easy to tie, easy to untie, hard to pull loose.
Dude, what's your fucking problem anyway? You own this lake?
Lock and load, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Hey, ladies, what sorority you girls belong to?
What the fuck?
No, those girls sure overreacted. It's a little fight is all. Thought they were cool. Sorry, buddy. Hey, how far did you get with that girl, Laura? Lyra. What a name. Huh? Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Woo! Home, home on the range.
You should have RSVP'd, okay? Alan's gonna freak.
Hey, I didn't know you were
Alan,
coming.
good to see you. Long time.
Yeah. Jesus, you look terrible.
I feel terrible. Tony, this is Alan. Alan, Tony, groom to be.
Tony, what happened to you guys?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. We do all our own stunts, you know.
Kelly, Tony, Tony Kelly, bride.
Enchanté. Hubba hubba.
Well, let's get these guys some drinks.
I was just about to sober up. Come on.
Sounds good.
Let's go, Al. Come on.
All right.
You look
Don't.
beautiful. You do?
What is this?
This is nothing.
So, on behalf of everyone in the room and those who couldn't make it here tonight, Kelly and Alan, here's to a lifetime together.
Hey, there's a lot better things we could be doing with our mouths than talking.
I would like to say something.
Jesus Christ. Before you do, I would like everyone to toast our troops. Love the war or hate it, we support you guys all the way.
They support us.
All the way.
Alan, Kelly, family and friends. The Secretary of the Army is pleased to congratulate you on your engagement.
We love it here, we love it here, you bet your ass we love it here. Hooah! Go, Sergeant!
Fuck me! Bop, 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 bop.
You just caught a 5.56 in your upper lip.
Bop, bop, bop. This is America!
Hey. Hey. It's time to wake up.
Jesus, am I dead? God help me. I gotta call my sponsor.
We could both get out of this together. You could retire. We go fishing in Alaska.
No, Dorset will never let me go.
He doesn't own you.
He saved my life. Got me sober till yesterday. The Army owns me, and that's fine with me.
It's not fine with me.
All I ever wanted was to get shot at. Got too much to ask for on the battlefield. Battle.
I thought you said you had your baptism.
Yeah, well, I lied. Wasn't much of a war. Heads up.
Dale Martin's my name. Do you remember me?
Yes, sir.
You know what's the last thing my son said to me? He said, "I'll see you next week." On the phone. That's what he said from over there. And all I said was, yeah. I'm not a good talker. But, will you please forgive me?
Sir, there's nothing to forgive.
Mama said there'd be days like these.
Our LT was taking fire 2 blocks down, and so I made a decision to move up this alleyway so we could get into this Haji market that I knew had roof access. Sniper fire came down on us from everywhere. It was just pop, 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 pop. And we're all scrambling around trying to get some cover when an IED goes off. You know, blows us back. We're all, but I can see Timmerman is still standing, and he has this flap hanging off the side of his head, and when he turns around, I can see it's the side of his face. 2 of my guys behind us are hit, and I'm yelling at him, you know, yelling to get out of the road, but they're screaming so loud they can't hear me. So I take off. I pick one of them up. He was, I don't know, 3rd month, 4th month, 18, 19. Pull the other one with my free hand, take us and drop him behind these truck tires, and we're all catching our breath, trying to radio the bird, when I see Derek just bleeding out in the middle of the street. Now, sniper fire had slowed, and he was on his back, and he had his hands up like this. He looked like he was praying. Nothing but noise from the radio. So I make a mad dash to him. It's pop, 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 pop. Grab his wrist, drag him across the street behind this burned out old car. And he keeps looking down at his hands. He keeps looking down at his damn hands. He keeps opening and closing them. He's opening. He keeps saying over and over, "I can't feel my hands. I can't feel my hands." I'm looking down at his hands. His hands are fine. There's not a spot on him. When his left leg is, you know, halfway down the block. So I start pushing him underneath the car. And I'm saying, "Derek, your hands are fine. Your hands are fine. Just sit tight." And he looked at me like I was lying to him. And that's when the IED went off under him. I actually got pieces of him blasted right into me. It was like flesh shrapnel. When I came to, I'd already been to the fob. I was on my way to Ramstein. In the hospital, I'm laid out, and some guy comes in. I can't see very well, and he drops this little ribbon on my bare chest, and I'm all hooked up to wires and machines and heart rate monitors, IVs, shit I don't need. And he says, "Son, you're a hero."
Damn right you are.
No. No. I put him there. I did that. That was me. I didn't mean to. I didn't plan that. There's no planning. You can't plan. You only have the moment, but that's what I did. I loaded him into the bomb. That's not a hero in my book. A couple weeks later, I'm on crutches. Major surgery. Fox eye shield patch. And everything looks gray. The nurses, flowers, blood. I'm wandering the halls of the hospital. My ears are ringing. I take the elevator up to the roof. I climb the stairs. We're not supposed to be up there, but that's where the doctors take their smoke breaks. So the door was open. And the whole living thing just didn't, make sense anymore. I was out there for a while, standing on the edge, and it was cold, it was dark, and I felt calm.
Why didn't you jump?
The sun came up.
The sun came up.
Yes. The sun came up, and I didn't feel like dying anymore. You want another one?
No, I just, Pepsi. This fake beer tastes like laundry.
Where are you heading?
Louisiana.
Taking the piano.
What? Why? Do you play?
No. Oh, a little bit. My mom forced me when I was a kid. Hated it.
Hey, you don't have to. Thanks a lot. Goodbye, Will. Good luck.
Look, I've never been very good at timing.
I wouldn't say that.
Maybe you'd let me know where you are, know your address. I don't mind driving.
I think I could handle that. Okay?
Okay.
Email?
Yeah. Just have to get a computer first. I could check a Tony, so.
You're staying on?
Thinking about it.
Why don't you come inside and give me your address? And I'll write you a letter.
I'd like that.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. How often at night, when the heavens are bright, by the light of the glittering stars, have I lay there amazed and ask as I gaze if their glory exceeds that of ours. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, for seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day, and the skies are not